over. Can everybody clap their hands and be happy? It's over. We ain't got to hear. Well, we'll hear, but we don't have to see a BB25. Okay? So I know we have a lot to get into tonight. It's a lot. First of all, I have my co-host who could help me through the shenanigans and the shit, some giggles that's probably going to happen tonight in this space. But let me say this, guys. Mind you, in this space, you may hear people get dragged. If you don't like it, hey, you know what to do. It's all shits and giggles and fun. Somebody get their feelings involved and start tripping. Okay? So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Raise your hand if you are sure, and please don't interrupt. Other than that, have a good time, drink, do what you do. The one thing I'm going to say about this whole situation is I was rooting for Jag at the end. And then my stomach hurt when they announced America's favorite player. I said, what the... Oh, my bad. I had the wrong damn thing. I said, what the hell? And curly hair and too much people on Facebook voting has happened here. So before I really get to dragging and acting a fool, I want people to come up here and say what they got to say. So far, I got my queen up here, of course, and I got Sammy and I got Frankie. First, queen, come on. What's good, baby?
Oh my God, I don't even know what's good, to be honest.
Know, right?
First of all, as y'all know, I'm hosting my Survivor Space at 11. So, Camesha, if you're not done, I'm gonna have to dip out then. This is what I said earlier on Twitter today. I said, if Jag answers questions well, gives a good speech, and beats Matt, I will actually have to give it to him because I really did not think that he was capable of surmounting his bad jury management. He did not answer questions well. Those answers from both of them were shit. Horrible. He did give a good speech because he pointed out what I was waiting for him to get to in the answers to the questions. He actually explained, okay, this is actually what I did. Suri, I convinced Matt to send you home. You were never the target. America, you're gone because of me. Corey, you're gone because of me. Like, he explained what he literally did. So I was like, okay, it was a bit forceful the way it came off, but I guess he was nervous. But that's when he finally explained what he actually did. And so he ended up winning over somebody who played a better social game than him. I'll give it to him. Cameron winning AFP, Tony, you were right. CBS is picking who wins because there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way you can tell me that Cameron legitimately won that when they literally had people using bots to vote for Corey 30,000 a day. I know personally, I probably cast at least 1,000 votes myself for Suri. There's no way you can tell me that he won that fair and square. I just refuse to believe that. It's not possible. So, yeah, fuck that. But you know what? Hopefully he'll take the money and put it in a trust for his daughter. So hopefully that's where the money will go. But I have not been this disappointed in a finale in a really long time. Like, I don't feel happy at all. Like, if Suri had won AFP, I would have something I could feel happy about. But for Jag to win and then the end to be that Cameron won AFP, I feel so let down and disappointed right now. So I don't feel good. Sorry to put, a negative stamp on things, but I'm just being honest. Like, compared to me crying tears of joy last year, and then being here with this, like, ugh. I'm just glad the season's over and whatever this new thing is that they're doing is going to be short.
Laura, we're going to get into that too. Hopefully I get to it. I'm not going to be on there past what you said. But anyway, so before I get to you, Sammy, we talked behind stage. I know you wanted to talk. Girl, when they said Cameron's name, I think even Cameron was surprised. Like, wait a minute. Me? Y'all voted for me? He even was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Everybody looked around and was thought, I swear to God, I had my phone and snapshot ready for a picture because I was snapshotting throughout the show, ready to get Sari the AFP. All I got is a half picture of a curly afro because I stopped in mid picture, was like, oh hell no, what? Oh Lord have mercy. Anyway, I'm gonna say I know somebody put in the comments they didn't like his speech. I actually like the speech. I'm gonna tell you why. Because his speech was talking shit. Something I would do. Fuck your feelings. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I did. Yeah, I got you and you and you out the house. Did I waited for that from him? Sheena was saying, I waited for that. So that moment for me was like, I know people was like, but look, and you could just the way his voice and how, you could just tell by the sound of his voice, he meant that shit. Go ahead, Sammy.
Hi, y'all. First of all, you've got to be shitting me. Cameron winning AFP is a complete slap in the face to BB25 as a whole because everybody knows damn well Cameron did not deserve shit at all, point blank. And then, you know, Kamisha, you know I've said this. Y'all gave Jag, who is a $1.2 millionaire, $750,000. So you're telling me that y'all gave this man even more money. But here we are.
Well, I know there's a lot of speculation about Jag's money, and I know that Sheena spoke to Jazz, and that was disputed the large amount of money. But when he comes at the house, I'm pretty sure he will explain or say whatever about that. Tony, you're up next, baby. Tony,
Tony, are you there?
Sorry. I had to open my phone because I'm cooking. But thanks for letting me
you
up.
good? You're good.
I'm sorry.
I said you're good, baby. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you for letting me up. And yeah, I hate to say that I said it, but as soon as they announced Cameron as the winner, basically it comes down to the fact that Big Brother producers were not going to reward Suri because she hated the game at the end. So, and then now that they're going to bring somebody back in the winter, they're probably thinking it's going to be her. She hates the game. She hates the game. So they weren't going to reward her for that. And as soon as I realized that, I was like, it's bullshit.
100% she can't stand that game. Let me tell you something. She probably was like, look, as soon as they say cut, my car better be outside the fucking building. Hug, kiss it, and all the things. I'm over 40. I gotta get to the house. Police probably the same thing. Have my blanket and pillow ready and all the shows queued up. Because I'm binging the shows tomorrow. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you. Sari probably saying, hurry up and have my Uber ready. Or whoever, Jared. Jared probably gonna party with them. But for Sari probably is at the house right now as we speak. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Tony, what'd you say?
No, I just wanted to say they expect Suri to come back, and I hope she gives them a big fat no, and I hope she talks shit about the game from here on out. But I do kind of hope that it is Izzy that goes in out of anybody on the cast. Hopefully, it's Izzy.
I agree that I think that Izzy would be good. And Saria's not ever doing that. She may be ruined in doing any reality TV at this point. Before I go to Kid My Cheeks, Sheena,
Can you bring Frankie up while I'm talking? I just wanted to say
he's up here.
Oh, because I was trying to bring him up and it didn't say anything. Okay, so I just wanted to say another thing, the teeny tiny thing I can feel some joy about is that of the three left, it was two white people and one person of color, and the person of color won. So I can be excited about that. We had two black winners, our first Punjabi winner, our first Sikh winner. So that's something.
Agreed. Hey, Kid My Cheeks TV, what's up, boo boo?
Hey, Kamisha. Hey, Sheena. Hey, everybody. Um, I just finished watching because y'all know I have to watch it on fast forward, so I just turned it off. And so my first reaction is, okay, Jag won. I really didn't care who won. But right before the show, I did a prediction video of where I thought the votes would go, and they were completely flipped. Like I thought Matt would win 5-2, but Jag won 5-2. End of the day, when we got to them final questions, I was like fingers to the chalkboard. I was like, this not going Matt's way. He doesn't have a game. Like your answer cannot be, well, I saved him. If that's your claim to fame, you already lost, because that's the point. You shouldn't have saved him. If he's sitting right, maybe you should have sent him home. But anyway, so the final speech, I'm with you, Camesha. I like that hot shit talking. I was like, ooh, Jag just lost the game, because I thought they weren't going to give it to him. But I appreciated the honesty. I have been waiting for somebody to read. Like, that's why you sitting over there. You, 100% me. Matt don't want to claim nothing. I'll claim it. And I think the jury respected that. I thought they was going to be like a slap in the face, but they said, respect, we give you the vote. I'm not mad at Jag for winning. Congratulations. I don't like when people say, why you give a millionaire money? I don't know his bank account if it's true or false, but to me, who cares who got what in their bank account? This is not who needs the most help, brother. This is Big Brother, and he played the better game. He get the money. And if he wants to share a little bit with me, I don't mind that either. But what else happened? Oh, America's favorite player. I don't ever really be tripping off that. CBS gonna give it to whoever they want to give it to anyway. Why they felt, I knew Cameron was gonna get it when Mimi came out there talking about Cam was the hero of the season. I was like, Mimi, what show was you watching? Like, girl, what you talking about? Hero of the season. So as soon as Mimi said that, I kind of knew they was gonna give it to Cam, but I was hoping they would give it to Cirie. But the entire time, Cirie was ready to go home. Cirie ain't give a damn about finale night. I'm with you, Camesha. She at the crib in her tub, drinking some wine, chilling. Don't nobody come to her house for 6 months. No, she might let y'all come for Christmas, but that's it. Don't talk to me to Christmas. And so Cirie is chilling, and I ain't mad at Cirie for chilling. The best part is everybody's reaction to her and Jared being related. I still can't believe personally nobody figured that out, but that was the best part of the episode. It's over. I'm probably not gonna watch these reindeer games. I'm gonna be honest. Because they not even living in the house. This sound like some come over to the lot and play a comp type. I at least want to see y'all argue, fussing, and fighting in the house. So I'm probably not gonna watch that. But hopefully it'll be back next summer. I'll be ready.
Not coming to the lot and play, because so is this. Just the way she described it, like it. I don't know what that's going to be about. But one thing I want to say before I go to you, Frankie, I want to say that Matt, I was like, if you say I love you, Jag, one more time. Now I'm not saying nothing wrong with I'm cool, but this is a competition. Yeah, Jag saved me. Yeah, and see, I saved him. He saved me. Oh, that's literally all you said the entire time. I just literally wanted him to stop talking, because I just thought Matt's speech was, most of the things he said was surrounded by Jag. Like I was like, somebody please cut the umbilical cord, because I'm like, I don't get it. Go ahead, Frankie.
Okay, before I speak, can anyone hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, you sound great. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let me start with the winner. At first I didn't really care who won, but now that Jag won, okay, cool, because representation matters, right? Even though I don't care for Jag, let's talk about the AFP. I mean, I knew that Cameron was going to win. Now, I know a lot of people will blame the Facebook people, talk about thanks a lot, Facebook, and that y'all voted for Cameron, but I'm going to keep it real. There are a lot of people that we need to blame. First, I had to put the blame on a lot of folks that try to do the split votes. Those of y'all that were voting for America and Corey to get in the top 3 for AFP instead of Cameron Matt, I had to put the blame on y'all because it's like, okay, y'all knew Suri was going to be in the top three. If y'all knew the Facebook people was going to vote for Matt and Cameron, why would y'all try to do them split votes to try to get Corey and America to get in the top three for AFP? That didn't make any sense. It would make more sense if y'all core America fans voted for Sari instead of try to campaign hard for America to get in the top three. And guess what? Y'all failed. Y'all failed to get America to the top three. Us Sari fans, yeah, we lost, but we didn't fail to get Sari to the top three. So that's why I'm saying I had to put the blame on these delusional Cormerica fans. And another group of people I have to put the blame on is house guests. Week two, this was everybody's chance to vote Cameron out instead of Riley, but no. See, this is the problem I have with Big Brother, with these dumbass players. Do what the HOH want. Excuse me. This doing what the HOH wants is annoying as fuck. And these dumbass house guests are the reason why Cam won AFP. Straight up, like I blame Jared, I blame Corey, I blame Izzy. Like, had Cameron been out pre-jury, this would have been happening. Sari would have won AFP, and that's it. I put so many blame on these delusional fans, these dumbass players, and this is how come. Like, look at Sari. Not only that she came in fifth place, but she made it to the top three. Sari was the one who has some sense. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm keeping it 100. But have Jared, Corey, and Izzy, and all the other people will just listen to Sari instead of do what the HOH wants. Getting rid of Riley. Like, none of this would, like, we wouldn't even see Cam be AFP if this never happened in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it 100. It sucks that Sari is not the fourth black woman to win AFP, but I am happy that Sari made it to the top three. So I'll give CBS a little bit of that. But until then, I mean, of course, screw CBS because Big Brother, they on some BS. But delusional Cormier fans, you get a big fuck you. I mean, of course, the Facebook casuals get a big fuck you, and the dumbass players fuck you for keeping Cameron in the first place. Sorry, not sorry. Enjoy seeing Cam as AFP. Don't get mad if Cameron gets called for another season. Y'all did this to yourselves. Not us three fans. We didn't do it.
I see, Frankie. You really telling about how you feel tonight. Uh, look, as far as me and the vote about whose fault and all the things, I, unfortunately, I lost interest in Maybe 25 probably on day 50 or something like that. So, like, for me, it's like at this point, I was just looking for Sari to win. When she didn't win for me, it was kind of like, okay. I just was indifferent. I just didn't really care. Like, I cried at this time. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, at the finale last season. I was excited by interviewing Taylor. It was just an exciting time. It was like me and Sheeta were fighting through the trenches and things, and we got to the celebration. And just like this time, it was just kind of like I fell asleep. I had to hurry wake up. Mostly, I was excited about the spaces and not about the episode. Okay, Sheena, I know you got something to say, and then I think it was Sammy. And for BB and Quan, y'all cutting up in the comments, by the way, but I love it. Go ahead, Sheena.
Oh yeah, they cutting up in them comments. But another win, small win I can take. Because sometimes you gotta take the small wins in life, okay? Another small win I can take is that Allison is pissed because she worked her ass off to keep, as Mel would say, moldy locks in the game, and then he didn't win. So you did all that work to try to get a white man to win, and the Punjabi Sikh man won. So take that, Allison, and put it in your pipe and smoke it, as my grandmother would say.
So that's a good one too. Use that one to this day. Sammy.
Okay, first of all, thing they need, cause I'll keep saying this until it happens. They need to have the first ever stuttering house guest on there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it can happen. Do they want to do it? Who knows? Hopefully, I'll change that next season. Second, I still want to know why they did not give the pre-jury any time to speak. Like, you literally had Hyson, who was disgruntled on Instagram with his eviction, and you had Kirsten trying to, I don't know, I guess try to get votes for America's favorite player, bless her heart. Like, it's not like how past seasons were, where like the like the people who were evicted read the people to filth, which I would have liked to see. Like I really would have liked somebody to call out Cameron about his comments he made and everything, and then Heisem to address how he felt. But like I don't think CBS was ready for that whole conversation, and Matt's answers. Honestly, I think whoever was sitting beside Matt, even if it was Bowie Jane, I think she would have won. I don't even think anybody would have been. I mean, now if she was sitting next to Jag and she won, I think that would have ruffled feathers. But after seeing the way Matt answered those questions, I'm pretty sure Bowie would have taken it either way. That's just my thoughts.
One thing I want to say, hell no, CBS was not going to get the mic to Riley, who was talking shit on Instagram, to Kirsten, who was talking noise, or to Heisem. Not the CBS. They was not going to do that. They didn't want none of that mess to happen. They want to control the narrative like every other damn show. Okay. I don't know. Go ahead, Kid My Cheese TV.
Okay, I got three thoughts. My first thought, the whole time when Matt kept saying, I'm the one who saved Jag, I was waiting for Sari to bust him out and be like, only because I told you to. Because she looked like she wanted to say it on her face, but she ain't say it. Number two, why CBS let Riley get an opportunity to shoot her shot at Matt? Like, this ain't The Bachelor. Let them holler at each other backstage. We could have had a whole nother question right there. And then number three, I don't give a damn who was sitting next to Bowie Jane. Nobody was voting for her. Her speech would have been 10 times worse than Matt, because all she would have had to say is, she would have said the same thing. I did what Jag told me to do. Bowie Jane was a waste of a space on Big Brother. Until like Final Five, she barely got any camera time. We ain't even halfway know she was on the show. And then I tried to tell her through my YouTube video, don't show up there tonight with them damn ponytails in your head. So for that point alone, she deserved to be sitting out there with Julie and the rest of the jury. Like, girl, you couldn't comb your head for one night. You couldn't look like a 45-year-old for one night. You had to stay in the middle school section of the wardrobe. Like, who's voting for that? Nobody. Like, both of them landslide votes against Bowie Jane. Like, she was never gonna win. I'm sorry for the people that like Bowie Jane.
First, first of all, oh my, Bowie Jane. She looks like, okay, for the black people who was the young black child in the room and got their hair parted in the middle with some blue grease or some shit. Like, that's what she gives when I see her. I'm like, I don't even understand. She has the gothic look from 90s when we were like 18. Like, when she lied in Section 35, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know this was even a thing. And who believed that? Who believes 35? Who the fuck? Anyway, whatever. Sheena, you're him.
Um, okay, so let's read Bowie Jane's outfit. Is she fucking kidding me? That brought an outfit to wear for the finale that we've seen her wear, what, 4 or 5 times in the house? So, like, she didn't think she was going to be there long, so she didn't bring enough clothes? Like, what in the utter fuck? Who dresses like that at 45? I cannot. I cannot. And okay, so I understand why they didn't give any time to Kirsten because of what she's saying. Riley, I get it. But I mean, let's be honest. Sari and Felicia got a lot of time because they're the two most interesting people that were in the house. Like, come on. The most interesting people got the time. Like, it's only a 2-hour show, and you know they're gonna do all this other shit that we don't even care about, that we don't need to see, dragging out with diary rooms that we don't even care about because the show is ending. So they gave the time to the funniest, most interesting people. And I'm sorry, but Miss Felicia reading Bowie to her face, saying, "Girl, I'm 63. I know what 35 looks like, and that ain't it." I said Felicia, I fucking hate Bowie Jane till the end, and I fucking live for it. I fucking live for that shit. I do. And you know what? I have to be honest. I think if I was on the jury, I don't know, honestly. I cannot say who I would have voted for because when Jack said I was the leader and actually I was the one who made all the decisions, that is what got him the game. I'm not going to lie. But honestly, I probably still would have voted for Matt, like Serena and Felicia, because y'all know I'm big on social game. And so I probably would have voted for the person I thought played the better social game. And I'd be like, well, if I'm on the side of two, that's fine. I don't care. But congratulations to Jag.
There's something that confused me about these spaces. This is a side note, real quick. And I know that she knows my tone when I get like this. So, why would you go into a space and you have the person block the host? Like, I don't understand. So, Julie Chin Bangs, since you have me blocked, you are now blocked and removed. Goodbye. Okay, I'm sorry. To continue. My bad. Hey forever. How y'all doing? So I know that Sammy is up here. Yeah, y'all, you know how I do. Yeah, y'all are used to the space. I will drag you and read and fast forward in my girl's voice and move on to the next thing. I don't have time, Doc. I don't have time. And I had a couple of drinks too. I really don't have no fucking time. Sammy, baby, go real quick. Cause we got somebody new up here, okay?
Okay, I'll be quick. I will say Felicia, she with that Denzel Washington thing, I was hoping she would have said yes just to shut Cameron up. I was really hoping she would have said yes. But the jury segment and Dr. Bill saying that's the best round table he hosted, yeah, you can. Yeah, that wasn't the best round table, honey. Because no, hell nah.
Sammy, you've been reading all night. Forever young, forever young. You got the floor, baby. How you doing, sweetie?
Hey, how are y'all? How did y'all feel about the
Good.
finale? I just was like, I was like, this isn't, I didn't like it. I was very underwhelmed by it because I was like, in my mind, I was like, Matt's gonna win because that makes the most sense. And then I heard his freaking speech and I'm like, maybe he won't win now. And then I was like, wait a minute, Jag may win. But then I was like, he's not really like I was kind of flip flopping a little bit because I was like, I don't know, like both of them don't seem to have a good case on how they should win the game because I don't know, I felt like Jag was kind of being a little more like vote for me, and I'm like, I think you played a decent game, but I don't think he played a spectacular game. It's kind of like socially just wasn't there. He won 1,000 comps, but I wouldn't have voted for him. But that's just my particular opinion. I mean, he's good for the person of color to win. Cause yeah, I think somebody said Matt didn't prepare for his speeches, so and it kind of showed. So I was like, well, this is the one thing if you ever go on Big Brother, prepare for your speeches, cause you might end up losing it because of that. But I hearing Cameron win America's favorite player, that kind of shocked me. I guess the Facebook moms really rallied together and said that they're gonna give Cam the win because I wasn't expecting him to get to top three. I was like, oh, he probably will get like top four because the moms are like, he's a military guy and he's got a kid. But that's shocking. So I don't know. I mean, I hope maybe Sari will get into the Winter Games, or I don't know who's gonna go into the Winter Games. But that's all I'm really looking forward to. It's the season's now a 3 for me. It's not a 4.5 anymore.
I don't think Serena's gonna do any reindeer games. She's not playing any games. Nothing. I don't know who said it. I think they was came on TV. She's gonna be shut down like the Bears for the winter. She's not playing with nobody. No. So I really did not even really enjoy the show that much. I hate to say it. The finale was just not that great for me. I really fell asleep half the time. I just wanted to see who won AFP and who won whatever. It was just a wash. The new season I think is going to be a filler. They're trying to fill with this Christmas thing and this whole thing with them coming back and with the zapper and all of that shit. This is not Bewitched. Like I don't like that. Like y'all have all this money and y'all have three people coming from the old seasons with a fucking machine to change the wall I'm not for that. Like it's turning cartoon to me. Like the next thing I know, we're gonna have BB cartoon on Saturday mornings. Like I don't understand what's happening. Go ahead, Tony, and then Kim Out Cheese TV and forever. Sheena, you have anything you want to add, baby, before they go?
No.
Oh, okay, Tony.
Oh, Sheena. Um, I love you for sure. So I just wanted to add on to the whole Felicia revealing she's not related to Denzel. I had this wild idea, and I mentioned it in a space about making the internet basically reflect that Denzel and Felicia were related, but unfortunately that can't happen anymore since they addressed it on the show. But I thought it would have been hilarious if we could have just changed some Wikipedia pages. I was already talking to somebody to try to change one of the fandom wikis to reflect it, because changing Denzel's Wikipedia is actually a lot harder than I expected. But unfortunately, can't do that. And I also wanted to add, um, if you think about it, this whole season was about a multiverse and like the scary verse and stuff. So ultimately, it stayed on brand with what they wanted because we really got the worst outcome possible. We got the scary verse, like worst outcome possible. If we had gotten anybody else as a winner, specifically Suri, it wouldn't have gone with the theme, essentially. So that's how I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna try to be. I'm not happy about it, but that's essentially we got this with the worst universe and outcome possible, which essentially is what production set out to in the beginning. And then I also wanted to add the whole little segment that they showed with the winter stuff. That has definitely been planned since before the season started, because they filmed that at the same time they filmed that other stuff. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but this whole winter stuff has definitely been at least planned, and I guarantee you they probably hoped and thought that Suri would play. And I hope that Suri drags Allison Grodner on every social media platform, in every interview, and basically lets Big Brother know how horrible, and lets CBS know how horrible of a producer that Allison is. Because maybe this will finally be the one thing that gets her out of there, so that the Big Brother can like move beyond all the like horrible seasons that it's had outside of the last two. Essentially, even last season was horrible because of how Taylor was treated, but ultimately we got what we wanted. But hopefully we can move out of this whole like bad era of Big Brother. And yeah, I want to hear what Sheena say, because I noticed her hand went up as soon as I said that.
But hold on, let me say something really quick. You said something about the winter thing being like something was planned. So the winter thing has been tried. Well, not actually tried like we knew about it. It was always like an idea that just never came. It was always like a stupid, goofy, criminal idea. This just so. And when I say stuff like a filler or something like that, like they're just throwing something in there because we haven't had celebrity since that whole mess with Todrick. So they're scrambling. They really are. They have been for the past couple of years. But anyway, go ahead, Sheena.
Um, oh, you know what? One thing I will give Miss America, she asked Jag the right motherfucking question. Because she was like, girl, you blindsided all of us. You never came directly and told anybody anything. And we've been talking amongst ourselves and we feel like it's cowardly. What's your response to that? Because that's what everybody has been saying all over Twitter. So I actually love that that was her question because I believe that that's genuinely how she felt because she told him that it didn't have to be a blindside and that she thought it was mean that he did it that way. So I'm sure he actually was probably very shocked that he got her vote. And one thing I will take a victory lap on that I was right about is that Corey and America voted together. I knew they would, which is exactly why you never let couples go to jury together.
100%. Speaking of Corey, what in the hell was Corey doing when they were doing that TikTok challenge with the flashlight and the phone?
Girl, he don't know
I
either.
was like, what
He
the
don't know
fuck
what
was
he was
Corey
doing.
doing? I said, it looked like, this is no, I swear, it looked like a little 12-year-old girl. I was like, I kept watching it over and over. I was like, I can't stop watching it. Okay, I'm sorry. Kim My Cheeks TV.
What TikTok? I ain't see a TikTok, but I forgot what I was gonna say. But I agree with letting the couple go to the jury. I said they were gonna vote together as well. I'm very shocked they voted for Jag, especially after how he talked to them. But some people like it. Um, I'm more shocked that Blue voted for Jag because when he got evicted, she was the only one that cried real tears, and she was really sad and was the only one that had his back. And then as soon as he linked up with Matt, it wasn't even like, oh, I'm gonna help Blue. It was kind of like, F you, Blue, you can go. I'm the secret HOH. Oh wait, now I'm the real HOH and you could go. It was just, I'm so surprised about Blue's vote. But my question is, you think production gave them the answers to that part two HOH? Because that HOH looked really, really hard. I would have never memorized all them competitions and universes in a row in an hour. It seems like the longer you do it, your mind really shuts down. And it's so many combinations to get that right. You just can't guess and be done in an hour. So you think production just said click there or just rang the bang like ding, 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 like y'all done did it long enough? I'm just wondering.
Sheena, you want to take that one?
Um, no, I don't think they gave them the answers. I think eventually you figure it out. What do you think?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was gonna say. Um, Forever. I'm sorry, Tony. You had your hand up there, but before you go ahead. Forever, and then Tony, and then back to Sheena.
I got one or two things to say. Look, Jag winning, congrats to you. I really don't love the narrative that CBS is pushing. Jag's a great winner because he's winning all these competitions. No, stop that, stop that. It's just it's Cody all over again. I don't want to hear that bullshit. So stop that forever. Just because you win competitions does not make you a great game player. It did get him to the fucking end, so I'll give him that. But whatever. Not hire. Cast more people who ain't got but $2 in their bank account to go on this show and are fans of this show and don't want to get like famous, which I know everybody wants to get famous, but cast people who are broke. Cast people who need money, who need to pay bills, who are looking at their bank account like I need money. And this would help me because I don't know what they were playing for, but it seems like, when you go to like the family reunion and everybody puts out their bill and they're like, oh, I'm gonna put 20 down on this card game. That's what it felt like. Because they're not playing the game. And I'm just like, you know what? I've never seen people who get to the final three and don't want to play the game and want to play the friendship circle the entire way through. And I'm just like, Please cast people who need money. Cast somebody like freaking, what is it, the person from BB9 or that one homeless dude. Cast somebody like that who needs money. I'm not saying they have to win, but just cast somebody that needs money. Please.
Yeah, we had that same argument before, in the space before. We said just cast people who are hungry. I said cast somebody named Pookie who may not make the rent on the 15th. You know, somebody like that. Tony, and then I'm sorry, Tony, Betty, and then Kid My Cheeks TV.
So when after Jag evicted Bowie Jane, he and the essentially the cameras weren't on them, but the cameras were still on. Jag said to Matt, like, congratulations, right? So I kind of half heard it because I was in the middle of a workout, but like I half heard him, and I swear I think Jag probably thought he was gonna lose. So in terms of production, Kiss My Cheeks, I don't know if they set them up or helped them prepare for the final HOH. I don't think they went that far, but I do think that the questions that were asked are obviously scripted. The jury is told what to ask, essentially. But I also think that Matt was probably they practiced with Matt, or they let him know on what was being asked, because even though he answered horribly, I really think that they tried to help him to get the win in that sense. And I think Jag's questions were kind of, I don't know, like spicy, I guess you could say. They were kind of
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
weird to make Jag answer horribly to make him look bad, so that the jury could be persuaded to vote for Matt. So short answer is production probably did interfere in some sense. I don't know if it was HOH for the last HOH, but I do think for those final two chairs and the jury questions, I think Matt was helped out, and even helping him didn't help. Like, he couldn't even speak well enough to try to convince people for the win to make it to what Allison wanted. So that, to me, that's funny, and I want to celebrate that because Allison for sure wanted him to win, and she didn't get that. So hopefully CBS higher ups recognize that.
Okay, breaking it down, Tony. What's up, my queen? Go ahead, Sheena.
Um, I listen, there's definitely production interference involved with Cam winning, but like I said, I'm just hoping and praying he puts the money in a trust for his daughter and she gets it. So I could live with that. Um, I forget what the other thing was that I wanted to say, so come back to me.
Okay, Kid My Cheeks TV.
I forgot too, because tomorrow is an off day, so I already been sipping on my Crown Peach, so I even forgot what I had to say too. Somebody said something, but I forgot what they said. Come back to me too.
Oh my God. Okay, so as far as this episode, you know, they're
Wait,
really.
wait, wait. I remembered it. Can I go right now before I forget again?
By the way, y'all, she does wait in the middle of me talking a lot. Go ahead, Sheena.
Look, girl, I'm elderly. I might forget again. So here's the thing. So somebody said that they were surprised that Corey and America voted for Jack. I'm not surprised by that at all because they consider themselves they take a lot of pride in the fact that they're super fans and they're serious gamers and they respect the game and that's all that matters to them and they're not bitter jurors and all that. So as soon as Jack said, no, there was definitely a leader and it was me and I'm responsible for all of you going home, that's when they made the decision that they were going to vote for him. But I think going into it, I think they probably were going to vote for Matt until they heard that because the question that Corey asked, I felt like he was very much leaning. He was trying to give Matt an opportunity to say something to give him a valid justification for voting for him. And then Matt dropped the ball and couldn't answer. So then when Jag came and said, I'm the leader, I did everything, I convinced him to do everything that I wanted, that was game as far as the two of them were concerned.
But do you all feel like that when it came to Matt and Jag, and even with for Boy Jenny was just kind of weird, but for the boys it was almost like just like a friendship. like boys at a vacation, boys at camp. It's just started turning into, this is the boys club. This is not a goddamn competition. And you have Bowie Jane begging and hoping for a friendship that nobody wants to give her ass. Like, I'm just saying. I'm sorry, Kim Cheese. I hope you didn't forget. Go ahead, Mama.
No, that's cool because you said the word that made me remember what it was I was going to say, what I was talking about. Because you said Bowie Jane. And that's what old girl was talking about, cast people who need money. And I put in a little shady chat, everybody need money. Like, even Jag, a billionaire, could still use 750. That ain't, everybody need money. So that's not the issue. But cast people who want to play, kind of like Survivor is casting more super fans and not the typical Instagram models. I think Big Brother needs to start doing that, because just casting older isn't going to solve the problem. Because look at Bowie Jane, 75% of the season, she was talking about, I just want to make it to jury because I rented out my house and I ain't got nowhere to go if I get kicked out pre-jury. And I'm like, that's trash. So Bowie Jane obviously needs money, but she was trash. So we need to cast people that understand the game, want to play the game, maybe one or two, clueless people just to see what they do. But I want to see good old fashioned game, not all this where I just need to rent out my Airbnb long enough, or I just need, to pay off my car note, because everybody need money. That's not going to solve the problem. So that reminded me what I was going to say. But the second thing ain't got nothing to do with Big Brother. I just wanted to ask Sheena if she was doing Survivor tonight.
Yeah, you should have been here on time. You would have heard me say that.
Oh, I'd be watching the episode on fast forward, but I'm gonna come over.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
got nothing to do with me.
Well, I'm always like that. I gotta fast forward, so I missed the beginning. But okay, because I want to say something about Survivor later too.
Okay, so I swear to God, I love my face. It be straight cutting up. Okay, but first of all, get somebody. I told y'all, get Pookie on there. You think Pookie, who's trying to pay his car note and got 2 baby mamas to take care of, okay, and it got a girl on the side? He need money. I bet you he won't be like, that's my friend. That's my friend. He gonna be like, Matt, you are going home. Sorry, guy. Got it. Sorry. Shit. The fuck? That whole situation was so fucking. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't even know who was next. Sheena, was you next? Shit.
I'm gonna take co-host privilege and say I was next. Listen, we had, some issues with him when he was in the house, but he's been trying to clean it up since he left the house. You know who was playing like he needed some money? Jared. Jared was playing like he needed some money. He was trying to get big targets out. He was after Cameron because Cameron wanted to put Sari up. Jared was fucking playing. And honestly, he was fucking Sari's game up because he could not keep his fucking mouth shut. Oh, she lightened that ass up because she didn't know that he told Blue. She lightened that ass up tonight, okay? So he was telling everything, running his mouth, but you know what? Jag would not have made it to the end if Jared had stayed in the house. He wouldn't have, because Jared could have won a lot of those competitions that Jag won. Because I told y'all, I said, Matt even said it in his speech, he's competing against people that are throwing. Bowie and Matt threw so much shit that he won. But also, damn, that's not even the real reason I raised my hand, y'all. Oh, as far as the money thing, listen, Bowie Jane, did y'all not see her mother? Bowie Jane does not need money. She doesn't need money at all. And then she's talking about, oh, I'm a criminal trial lawyer. I work in money laundering. Do y'all know how much white collar crime pays? That bitch don't need a cent. She just dressed like shit. Bowie got plenty of money. Okay, she got family money and she got the money she made from her fucking job. And I guarantee you, now that she's been on the show and she made it all the way to finale night, she's probably gonna get all these bookings to DJ. Bowie got plenty of fucking money. She good. That's why she played the way that she did. Oh, guys, whatever you want to do. If I win HOH, I'll just put up whoever you want. What? That's exactly why her stupid ass didn't evict one of them double eviction night. Because she don't need no fucking money. And she don't care if she win. And she is so fucking corny. When she got evicted and she's sitting up there getting to ask her question, talking some shit about, well, Jag, how did you feel once you got in the mafia with me and Matt throwing that sign up? Why are y'all proud that you named your group after people that murder people? What? Like, what the fuck are we doing? She is corny as fuck throwing that sign up when he just evicted your ass. You did laundry and made beds and brought plates and got food to get third, bitch. Exactly what she said. Oh, I'm fine to get third. Bitch, bye. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. That's it.
I'm over here. Oh, okay. I was going to say something, ma'am. Sorry, it wasn't fast enough. Oh, damn. First of all, look, why is it that when Bowie Jane, when like she went to the back and when like the jury came out and you saw like Cerie with this beautiful flowing dress, you saw Felicia, I was like, everyone looks so good. And I was like, okay, I guess Bowie Jane went to the back to go probably put a different outfit on after, and she comes out to run the corner with this rocker outfit. I'm like, what the hell? I'm thinking she went to the back to go change clothes. Like, I'm like, I don't even understand. The producer didn't like her because somebody should have said, hey, just really quick, this is going to be a nice, everybody has dresses on. Why don't you put something on, more elegant, maybe get the grease out of your hair, wash it out of your hair, and I don't know. I just didn't understand what was happening, goddammit. Okay, I'm sorry. Kim Our Cheese TV, Forever, and Back to Queen.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with Sheena's last comment because you did post a picture of Bowie Jane's mom and dad, and I was like, oh, her family look good, and the dad did have his matching polo with the lamp in the wallpaper. They look like they have money, but maybe Bowie Jane is cut out of the trust, and that's why she need her Airbnb paid for. I don't know.
My cheeks. Good night. Good night. Bowie has plenty of money. I don't know why you won't accept it. I don't know what's going on over there.
I can't accept it because I just
Not she getting scolded.
The Phaedra like effect. Like, yeah, you say you're a lawyer, but you on Instagram looking like a stripper. Like, yeah, you say you're a lawyer, but you over here looking like what they call a JoJo Siwa, like one of her backup dancers. Like, I can't bring my mind to, I can't wrap my mind around the money. Like, she looks like the character she was portraying, like broke. But I mean, she probably do got some money because some of the richest people in the world look a hot ass mess. But girl, if that's how you want to introduce yourself to society, all right.
Not the JC. Let me introduce myself. I can't stand y'all. Forever.
Okay, what I might say might be a little controversial, but I'll say it. Okay, so you know how I was saying that they should cast more people that are like broker and like also like cast super fans because like that's probably the problem is we don't have enough people that game. I feel like maybe we should go back to the basics of Big Brother 2 and 3 where they took away like the stipends and they didn't get paid if they got the jury so that these people can actually wake the fuck up and know that you cannot just skirt through, get the jury, and then it's like, no, you're not actually getting paid. You still have to vote for the people that you don't want to give the money to because at the end of the day, you're not getting anything unless you win from a luxury competition or, Big Brother tempts you with the monies. And other than that, you don't get no money. Cause I remember that, and I was like, you know what? I was like, why did Big Brother OGs like get so in their feelings? But then I was like, wait a minute, they don't get no money, and I don't remember when they started giving them money. But yeah, if you got the jury, you were kind of pressed because I lost a lot of money, even if it was like $500,000. I was like, you know what? Maybe they need to take away the stipend or at least lower it to like maybe like I don't know, maybe $250, $100. I don't know, something lower so they can't be like, I want to go to jury and just collect a check because they don't deserve that. That's just my opinion. I feel like that would make people wake the heck up and not take the game as a vacation because they can't be like, oh, I'm having fun and it's the final three. It's sad to watch.
You said might be controversial here in Cameshiareviews. This we live here. Controversial, messy, talking shit, drag. It's whatever. Anyway, I can't remember now. God damn it! But before, I know we have a new person up here, Hate, and that Hater, and that is their name. For am I saying anything? Sheena, and then Tony, and then Hater. What's up? Hi, Hater. I just want to say that.
But no, I no, I don't think what you said is that controversial at all. Like, I think you're right. I think maybe they should take that away and people will start playing harder. But I forgot to say how beautiful Suri looked tonight in my comments. Black people invented yellow and green.
Yes, girl. I have a yellow blouse that I wear when I go and interview different things. And I even did an interview with a yellow blouse on. And every time I wear it, people are like, oh my God, I love the yellow. I swear to God, I could look like shit that day. I could have on yellow. Oh my God, I love the yellow. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Tony and then Hater. I'm sorry, I had a little too much Crown and Jack Daniels mixed up.
I want to piggyback off what Sheena said. I think all four of the black women had amazing looks tonight. I think Izzy's outfit was good as well, but like all four women, they were the best dressed. If it was a competition, there would be no competition in terms of best dressed because they looked amazing. And everybody else kind of looked tacky, but Izzy's jacket was cool. I liked Izzy's jacket. I wanted to talk about Bowie Jane's wealth. So my thing is that Bowie Jane definitely has money. I guarantee you, similarly to like Matt, I bet you her parents kind of control that. So she probably has an allowance from her parents or a trust fund, and um, they she probably doesn't like spending it, or maybe her parents even didn't like the idea of her going on reality TV, but after they seen what kind of game she was playing, are more supportive of her. Because I just think that her like coming off as like needing this rent money or needing all this money, maybe she's less wealthy because of like law school and stuff, but in terms of not having money, no, she definitely has at least 6 zeros in her bank account.
Her parents paid for her to go to law school, Tony. Come on.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm not denying that, but I still think that when if parents like that will take it out of like, well, this is the money you have, so I'm going to take it out of there, this is going to, and it's still their money, but they kind of make it off to be like her money as well. So that was her main concern. I don't think she's as needy of the money that she would be making on the show as she came out to be, unless her parents cut her off for some reason, which could probably happen because I mean she's already 45 and she doesn't really have like a, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But she has money. She has money. She didn't need this money. And in terms of getting people casted that want to play for the actual money, in order to do that, I think it needs to be all people of color, because white people go in there and everybody's your best friend, and I hate that about people. Everyone's your family. Everyone's your best friend. And I don't know if it's the same with the black community or Asian community, but for me as a Latinx person, not everybody's my friend. Like, and when like I meet somebody new and they're like, oh, you're my new best friend. No, we're not. I don't know your middle name. I don't know anything about you. We've known each other for one day. Like, that's not how I roll. I don't trust you like that. And it's not even like trust issues. It's just like, you can't trust anybody like that ever. And if we're never going to get a cast like that, because we're never going to get an all POC cast. But when we do have a majority POC, they even Even though they would argue and bicker and stuff, they had one objective, and they made sure that one of them won. Even if they didn't like each other, they didn't sit there and call each other their best friends all the whole time. They may be best friends now, but they were not fake about it. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. I think if we want to see like a true nitty gritty Big Brother, don't put white people in the show. The bottom line. But we're never gonna get that, unfortunately.
Tony.
Wow. Okay, Tony. Okay. Hold on. One thing I want to say now, Alex, y'all are clowning. If y'all have not in the chat, they are acting a plum. First of all, Alex said Bowie Jan looked like she was about to do some car work. I feel like every time I wait.
That's exactly what she
Wait,
fucking look like.
wait. Every time I saw her with the gloves in her hand, I felt like she wanted to say "Ayo, ayo" or something like that. I can't stand y'all people. Okay, I'm sorry. Hater, you got the floor, baby. I'm sorry. Hope you didn't forget because it's been the theme of the night.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all have been cutting up this whole and just reading those comments. You had me. Yeah. So many. Bowie Jane. Yeah, that outfit was a choice. That hair was a choice. But what started me coming up here when they did the little flashback and Frankie and them came out of the storage room like they were hidden under Matt's dirty laundry the whole time. First thing I thought was, man, Frankie's makeup looks so horrible. And I don't even like to come at people personally like that, but it's HD and he knows that. I thought he looked horrible. And I had also lost interest, like you were saying to Camisha. And when they were sealing up the multiverse or whatever they were doing, I kept thinking the only thing that would redeem this season if Julie says this whole thing was a joke and there is no winner and Jag didn't actually win. I thought I would finally be like, finally a twist that worked. This whole 100 days was for nothing. Sari would just give everybody the middle finger. She's not coming back anyway. And I wanted to say also, Camisha, you know who would not play rock, paper, scissors for $750,000? Pookie. Because if you were going to stand there and be like, do you want to rock, paper, scissors and see who wins? He would, I don't know. If I were Matt, I would use my hearing. I'd be like, I didn't hear you. I'm not doing that. I mean, he ended up winning it anyway, but I would not have done that. And I understand he sounded less polished than Jag. But I agree with you, Sheena, when you said that I think that Corey and them were leaning towards Matt, but they even said at the round table, it's going to depend on if Jag owns it or if Matt can actually explain if it was intentional to look like he was hiding behind Jag. And so he posed that question and then Matt fumbled that. I mean, he had $750,000, I think, going into that. And he just fumbled it up because I think that he really needed Sari a little more than he thought because when he sat around with Jag, his personality changed, but Sari really helped him think through things. And I really think that if she were there, even if Final 3 or Final 4, to help mold his questions, I mean, she would have beaten him. But I just think that he sat around there with Jag and they just talked so much crap about people. And then Jag was still in his head, practicing those questions and doing his speech. And you can tell that Matt did none of that. And he thought that Jag was going to come out like him and just say, hey, we're bros. Hey, it's the same. And then Jag just demolished him. And I think against Matt, Jag looked really great, but against anybody else other than Bowie Jane, I thought that Jag would not have looked that well. That's how bad Matt did. And I'm also lastly on team Bowie has money. And, I think that whole renting her house, I think that's probably a house that she rented out. I think she DJs like Paris Hilton DJs. She doesn't need the money either, but she's just something fun she can do on the side as a lawyer to relieve some stress. I'll just DJ and she has those 50 million CrossFit videos. She's just out there living life and floating from this thing to that thing. I mean, the money is there because when you're broke, you can't follow your dreams like she's been following her dreams. So I'm on team Bowie has money too. So that's what I have to say.
Hello. If you are enjoying this space, please donate to the content creators. Their Cash App is in the Camtron. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much if you are donating to the Camtron because this is like, look, We're not doing any more BB25. This is the finale. Okay, like donate, buy a girl a beer, buy somebody some lunch. It is what it is. I think Kimachi says PayPal, but even to the ones who are not content creators, please put your Cash App or PayPal in the messages, and I'll put it in the Camatron or Sheena will because I get lazy and she catches stuff sometimes. You know it is what it is. Was anybody hand up? Because I don't see no hands up.
No
Raise your.
hands up.
You know what, Sheena? It's always up. It's up and it's motherfucking stuck. Let's go.
Okay, so I just want to piggyback on what Hater Vani was saying. I'm so glad you came up here, Hater Vani. I haven't heard your voice all season. But okay, so y'all remember when Serene was still in the house, she told Matt, she said, it's good that you let Jag be in the front because when it comes time to target the two of you, people are going to target Jag. They're not going to target you. She gave him the answer right there. She already told him what the fuck to say. He literally, all he had to say, when Corey asked him the question, all he had to say was, it was intentional for me to make it look like Jag was the leader and put Jag out front because I knew eventually we were going to be targeted. We're two strong men in the game. And so I put Jag, I let Jag look like the leader so that y'all would target him. And then when he was talking about, like, I know that I'm a physical threat in the house, and he was basically talking about throwing competitions, you know what I thought he was going to say? Now, this might actually be controversial, but I actually talked to, Oliver's not here tonight, but I talked to Oliver about this on the side. I thought that he was going to say that he was intentionally gaining weight in the house to appear less of a threat. That's what I thought he was going to say. And I was like, oh shit. If he says that, that would be like, whoa, he is playing. But he didn't say that. And I think you're 1000% correct, Vani. He needed Sari's help. Like, he needed Sari to help him, coach him, and tell him what to say. Because every single time that he answered, I literally was sitting here like, but you didn't say this, and this. And what I said was, if Jag decided to cut Matt, so I want to tell y'all this. So Jazz said, this is what I was told because I wasn't in the space, but Jazz had said, Jag is going to take Matt all the way to the end because a part of the Sikh religion is loyalty and being loyal. And so when he said, like, oh, I want to make my family proud, I want to represent, the Sikh community and all that, he was saying all that because loyalty is one of their values. And so Jazz was saying there's no way that Jag is not going to take Matt because he would feel like that's not living up to his religion if he didn't take him. So I was like, okay, well, he's not going to cut Matt. How's he going to get around how much better Matt's social game is? And Vonnie, you're completely correct. Matt dropped the ball. That was his $750,000 to lose, and he lost it. Like, you didn't, okay, so because I was asking y'all, I was like, okay, well, what is Matt, they always ask the biggest move question. So I'm like, okay, well, what is Matt going to say? And somebody actually said, oh, he's going to say his biggest move was to save Jag. And he did say that, but here's what he forgot. He didn't say, okay, I lost the final HOH, but guess what? The person that I saved dragged me here. And the relationship that I made week one in this house is why I'm in these final two chairs. Because truth be told, he should have cut me. He should have brought Bowie. But he would have had a much easier time beating Bowie. But he didn't because of the social bond that I built. That's what he should have said. And he should have made it seem like he manipulated Jag into taking him. He could have won if he did that. He didn't. So, yes, huge failure on Matt's part.
I don't think they realize when they get to that last part of, give your speech, your last two people, they have this rush that they have of being in the house and being close. And I get it. You get down to the last nub. To me, it was like, just like Bowie Jane wasn't even there. It's like she was just like a means to the end. I don't think she realizes that. She thinks they had this mafia bond. Even when they all said, mafia, it's almost like it was like, is she here still? Like, girl, get your shit. The door's opening. Door's open. Bye. They didn't care that she was there. So I really feel like that they both, well, he did the end, but it's like, it's a competition. I feel like Jag and Matt dropped the ball lots. Even though they both, got to the end and all these things. I just felt like it was so much that could have been done differently. Um, Jag should not have been the end with Matt. It should have been Boy Jane there, even though he got it. You know what I'm saying? But you took an opportunity because Matt could have took it, but he messed up, and that's the only reason why Jag got it. And I'm pretty sure that when they all get out of the house and they take the time and they think about these things, um, they'll look at themselves. First of all, shout out to all y'all. I'm getting my cash apps. Y'all are clowning in the chat, and you guys are clowning with the love. I do appreciate it. First of all, let me say that. So, Hater, what's up, baby? What's good?
I just wanted to say, Matt's mom was dragging Jag because he had even floated the final two with Bowie Jane, and she had this whole Facebook thing, and he ends up taking her. And like you said, like Jazz had said, that's their values, and she's like not even like she such a casual, just going off of, oh, he made a final two, how dare he, Matt's the most loyal person, all of this stuff. And I mean, when he gets out, I mean, so many people when they get out are going to be like, what happened? And when he gets out and find his mom put him on blast about never having a bank account, basically she I think really tanked him outside of here. And then I think that it was just I think really stupid. Also, how is Cameron going to feel? America threw out a lot of stuff about feeling uncomfortable. There was even a Pop Crave article about, should he be evicted or put out of the house because of all the things he's saying? And here he gets America's favorite, from the Facebook, and he's going to come home and read all of this stuff about him. So I don't even know who he's hanging out with after the fact. And lastly, I think other people had said this, America had a lot of big talk for the cameras, but after the fact, or like in front of anybody's faces, she was just like regular. So I really hated that about her, really, because everyone's like, oh, she's that girl, she's that, but it was really only to the cameras or only in the DRs, but never bucked up. So yeah, you called Jag a coward, but she was kind of a coward too, in my opinion. I don't know what anybody thinks about that.
First of all, Cameron's going to hang out with the same people he hung out with before Big Brother. Nobody. And I don't think it's going to end up happening. We're going to hear about America and Corey having a baby. That's pretty much it. All right, guys, welcome. We got Miguel who just came to the stage. But before you go, Miguel, Sheena, but after Sheena, Miguel, and then forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Sorry.
No, I just want to I just want to piggyback on what Vonnie said. No, I actually think you're kind of right about that, because even with when America got into it with Felicia, she told Corey afterwards, like, oh, there was so much that I wanted to say, but I kind of like backed down on it, and I feel bad that I backed down on it. And then like even when Jag blindsided them and put them up, all she said to him was "what the fuck," and that was basically it, and then it was over. So she ain't big and bad. She's not. She's not. But, she kind of, redeemed herself, once in her interviews after she got out of the game. She redeemed herself a little bit. But is she a bad bitch? No, she's not.
It's just the way you say it. Is she a bad bitch? Is she a bad bitch? It's like a song would come up with something. Is she a bad bitch? No, she a bad bitch. Hell no. My bad. Okay. Miguel, go ahead.
Hi everyone. I haven't been so I just wanted to get on this page just to get my final thoughts because I have not been keeping up with the season like that. After last year with Taylor's historic win, I just was not interested in Big Brother ever again. The only reason why I watched was first three, and once three left, I was out of it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say on that. I just wanted to say that, the finale, it was what it was. The jury was obviously the best part, especially Suri, getting to see their reaction to Jared being Suri's son and all of that. And it was funny, Felicia's side comment being like, oh, I knew I couldn't cut. No wonder I couldn't cut through that. That was hilarious. But I just wanted to ask your thoughts on Jag as a winner as a whole and where you would view him as a Big Brother winner overall. That's just my only question.
Oh, Jag, I feel like he's a lesser of two evils. He was the one that did the most, so I would have chose Jag. I didn't like the way he treated the women in the house. I did a whole article. It'll be on my blog too this week too about how I feel like that the boys in the house treated them like mammies and Angel Mama. I do believe there's redemption that could be had with those guys as well, but I called them out on the shit that I thought was nasty, and that was it. So for me, it's like, it's whatever. I'm not tripping. He won. Having he won for the culture, for his culture. A person of color did win, but it was kind of a muddy mess before it got to this point. And all I want to see from them now is redemption. Happy for the win, but I want to see that redemption for some of the shit they did in the house, and that they're aware of what they did. Forever, and then Sheena.
I just want to say that I want the next season of Big Brother to cast more people like Danielle Reyes from BB2 because even though everybody in the cast was like, "Oh my God, she keeps talking about I need money, I need money, I need money," she played the hell out of them, and I'm like, you know what? It's been a hot minute since we've seen somebody play like Danielle Reyes and play her heart out and still not get the win that she deserved. But she played well, and I'm like, you know what? We need more people like Daniel Reyes because it's been a hot minute. I mean, Taylor was the other person I can think of. There's probably been a few other black women that have made it far, but the only other person I can think of is Kalia, who's made it far, and that's been it. And I'm like, I just want somebody. I want more people to be casted like Daniel Reyes that have the same type of game savvy sense and same you know like passion to try to win because I think that's what this season is lacking. But that's what I wish that the producers would go in the mind of casting a Daniel Reyes or somebody that's really hungry.
Sheena.
Okay, so I just want to comment on the where does Jag rank as a winner. So I don't think you were here earlier, Miguel, but what I said was I said earlier on Twitter today, I said, listen, if Jag answers the questions well, he didn't. But if Jag gives a good speech, he mostly did. Could have done better, but he mostly did. I mean, everybody's not as articulate as Kamisha and I. Everybody didn't go to law school like I did. Okay. So if he's able to do those things and he can beat Matt, I will consider him a good winner. Because, like we all have been talking about, it was really Matt's game to lose and he lost it. So I will consider Jag a good winner. I'm not going to be like, oh, he's the worst winner in the history of Big Brother. I am very happy that he's the first Punjabi winner. He's the first Sikh winner. I'm very happy. I hope more people that are Sikh try out for the show because of him. Is he going to be in my top 10? No. Is he going to be in my top 20? Probably not. But he did beat the person who many people, including myself, thought he would lose to. And he did make a comment. Once Bowie got evicted, he said something to Matt like, you're going to take this whole thing. He said that. And he still made the choice anyway because of what his values are. So, good winner, not going to be, I don't think he'll be on anybody's list anytime soon. With the exception of those two knuckleheads at the winner's circle, because all they care about is comp wins. So they're probably going to be saying, oh, this is such a great win. Oh, he won 10 competitions. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. But yeah, people who actually really know the game and value the game are not going to be, he's not going to be on anybody's top 10 list. Sorry, Jag. Sorry, Jazz. But that's just the truth, I think.
Keep on Cheese TV. And then if anybody has any closing thoughts, because we're going to wrap it up.
I'm just cracking up at Sheena because she was like, I don't think he's the worst winner, but he's not in the top 10 and top 20. No. And I'm doing the math on my fingers like, damn, it's only 25 seasons.
Oh my God. I was going to say that. I'm like, there's only 25 winners. I was like, damn, he's that bad?
He at the bottom, Sheena, damn. You said he ain't shit.
Listen, I forgot there's only 25 seasons, but hey, I stand by the statement.
It is what it is.
Oh my god. Okay, so do anybody have any closing statement before we close out the last space for BB25?
Oh, I have a question. Are you gonna host like any like reactions of the winter season, or are you gonna just kind of see how it goes first?
I'm probably going to host it. I know for a fact I know she would probably be with me. I'm going to host at least the first episode and we'll go from there. Most likely I'm going to probably talk shit about the whole season. If nothing else, I'll drag the whole season. So
But wait, are we? They're not going to live in the house, or they are?
they haven't said anything. People are just speculating what they're going to be. Nobody really knows. We just know it's going to be a freaking fa la 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 season. Okay.
Well, if we're not going to have feeds, I don't even know if there's anything for me to talk about. If they're not living in the house, but I'll come and support you. I don't know. But
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
they need to live in the house, and we need to have feeds.
Maybe I'm gonna have so much animated stuff on my channel with this darn Christmas crap. Oh, it's gonna be ridiculous. So, anybody got any closing thoughts before we end this not
My,
sad?
my closing thought is that it's sad that you're saying, oh, even though I wanted it to be over, it's sad that you're like, oh, this is the last BB space. That makes me
Oh,
feel
girl.
sad.
Wait. I'm not. I've been drinking, so those. I'm not sad. Just that when I drink, my
No, I'm
just I'm
saying
not.
the fact that it's the last one
Oh.
makes me feel sad. Even though we wanted it to be over, I still feel kind of sad. But no, but you know what?
My bad, y'all.
We're gonna have postseason spaces because Jazz has promised me that he is gonna bring Jag into spaces. So this is not the last. It's not gonna be the last one. We gonna be talking to whoever from the cast that we can get Jazz to convince to come talk to us.
Yes,
So
because
this ain't
yes.
the last one.
So I talked to Jazz also, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. If anything, I just want my interview, but she knows that. Like we always say, can we get the interview and let her have the space? I don't care. So have her interview. So anyway, I'm going to end it here, but I am going to say how I'm going to end. Sheena, go ahead. She does this to me.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Y'all should be used to this. I swear to God, I literally paused because I said this motherfucker gonna say some shit before I end it. Go ahead, Sheena.
I'm sorry. I forgot to say in my comments when this is over, if you watch Survivor, I'm starting the Survivor space right after this. So come there. Jeez.
I can't stand her. Psych, I love her. But I am gonna say this. Who's a bad bitch? She's a bad bitch. This a bad bitch. Who would have won, bitch? This a bad bitch. Put me on Big Brother, bitch. This a bad bitch. Who gonna win, bitch? Period. I had to end it. Everybody knows. Even Cameshiareviews say I always end my spaces in a crazy way. I love being unique and goofy. Okay, y'all go and join Sheena's space. Make sure you guys please. One thing I want to say before y'all leave out of here. Please share my space with the hashtag Cameshiareviews BB. You guys started the hashtag, a year ago, and so I wanted to trend tonight. So please, everyone who's here, do me a favor. If you didn't cash at me, that's fine. But at least do me a favor and share hashtag Cameshiareviews BB. That's all I need from y'all. With that being said, I love y'all. I will see y'all, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on there. You know I post on there all the time. And I'll still be on Twitter doing other shit. And everybody up here, please follow them. I have content creators up here. Vince Cameshiareviews TV is a content creator. Please go follow her. She does all kind of stuff here on Twitter and YouTube and other places as well. Y'all know she is the Twitter content creator been popping for over 10 fucking years. Make sure y'all go follow her and send her a cash app. All right. Sammy is also part of my Big Brother panel. So keep my Sheets TV. Miguel is always here on my challenge spaces. If you have not seen my challenge spaces, please go check it out. This space will be on Anchor Podcasts, Apple tomorrow, and Spotify. So if you talk on here, you'll be able to hear yourself and share the podcast because it'll be on Amazon Music, all the things. in the next couple of days. FYI. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Bye. Oh no. One more time. I gotta do one thing real quick. Oh, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Period.
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.